So he come all this way to give me some rice. I'm not kidding. He's come all this way to give me some rice, Lucas. Do you doubt that? Like, 'cause if you go into your items right now, look, you can actually see it. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it's actually in your items. And if you go on details, a package of omusubi, or rice balls, handmade by Muramasa himself. They are delicious. Although the dish can be called either ongiri or omubutsubi in the Japanese language, it's important to note that Muramasa's products are most definitely omusubi to understand the difference. So it gives you like this entire, like, just lesson on what these things are, and it says at the bottom, the reason that they're omusubi is because true omusubi is not only made of rice, but also the spiritual energy that binds the universe together. It is a symbol of the soul that struggles against the entropy and tends to unravel the world. As such, it is not only a source of balanced carbohydrates, but also immense sacred power.
Oh my god.
So this is not just rice, Lucas. This is rice imbued with sacred energy.
Like, this is Marks and Spencer's rice balls, Carl.
That's what it is. Yeah. And it completely restores all of Ryu's health. So it is the best healing item in the entire game, and you get one. So I always save it till the very final boss. Because the final boss
hang on, I need some omusubi.
Yeah, so usually the final boss rinses all of your healing items, so I save this because it is a last ditch, just all of your health comes back in one go.
Oh, that's so good.
But it's more the fact they give this entire thing and it tells you that this legendary, this mega god king rice is just the most big dicks thing you've ever seen. It heals everything. Yeah, well, let's continue our journey up the mountain, shall we?
I do really appreciate the fact that he fought through a wave of ninjas.
Ninjas, like Ryu, you forgot your lunch. It is, that's like you forgot your lunch.
Yeah.
That's like all those memes that you get of like, oh yeah, when you tell your grandma that you've not eaten today, and it just shows like the old woman like pile driving through traffic in a car. It's like, oh God.
So I'll be there soon, don't worry.
It's like one of the most wholesome memes. It's like, it's the more wholesome version of Bay, come over, I can't, my parents aren't here. Oh God, like, yeah, fighting a... Like, look at this fucking bullshit! You know what? Let's do this hand to hand. I'm ready.
Like Wolverine tech going.
You want to fight hand to... Oh God, I'm getting hit by the guy. The guy with the bow and arrow's getting me.
Oh my God.
There we go. There we go. You can't fight me right at his head. I've finally learned their weakness, Lucas. Without their heads, they're powerless. Who would thunk it?
You found their one weakness.
So the good thing about these is that you occasionally have like hold grabs, where if you get certain hits, you can just hold it and just like disembowel them.
I mean, I would hope you could disembowel people with those.
But look at them.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm getting so pissed off now that they're just hitting me with the explosive shurikens. There we go.
Isn't that
Really?
the bow guy? Yeah, there we go.
He respawned. There we go. Take his arm off. It's the only way. It's the only way to be sure.
If you remove the head and all limbs, they're powerless.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I want to let him kill me.
Use the revival.
Yeah, and then I'll buy a new one. Because he's going to give me full Nimpo back as well. So if I do that, let him kill me, get my full Nimpo back, buy another one of those, because I know what's coming up and it's not fun. So I thought, I might as well just make sure I've got full Nimpo for the area ahead.
So is there always one available in the shop?
Yes, but you can only ever have one at once. Because it is
Still
like
though, when you've got the amount of essence you do, that's really fucking powerful.
It makes sense to just have one at all times, because there's nothing else I can buy except for like healing items. So make sure it's equipped again. Equip. I've also got Jewels of a Demon Seal, but all these are full. So I guess I can upgrade the Art of the Inferno and the Art of the Flame Phoenix, neither of which I find as useful. Personally.
I don't really know if I've seen you use the Flame Phoenix one.
The Flame Phoenix puts some Phoenix made of Ki, and they protect you from taking damage. And they're really good for boss fights because they cause like damage over time. The problem is, for some reason, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or whatever, but when you're using them, sometimes reused attacks don't connect because they put a bubble around you.
Yeah.
So they protect you from damage, but they also stop you from doing damage. So I can use them because the next bit that's coming up will actually be quite handy to have. Just some like flaming sex phoenixes protecting me from damage. And now the level 3, they'll protect me for a really long time. Because this next bit is actually the opening of the game. Do you know the opening of the game where it's the field of katanas?
Oh yeah.
That's where they're going. But I'm not going to fight anything in here because fuck this part of the game. It's not fun. I don't need essence. I don't need the health. If anything, they're just going to weaken me. And Genshin is at the top of this mountain, so I'm not fighting anything.
It's not a good sign to me when you go, well,
it's not worth it.
Like flaming sex protection.
Like, the only reason this entire area exists is to weaken you on the way to Genshin. Because Genshin's not a challenging boss fight still. So here it is. Here's the opening to the game. The Field of Katanas. And it's super fucking cool. The problem is the enemy it wants you to fight are these fucking annoying projectile throwing enemies on this massive arena where they can spawn at the beginning.
Jeez.
So they can throw them all the way from the other end of the arena and there's no dodging. Also, I have seen playthroughs of this where people die here. The cutscene starts through this gap.
Oh my god.
People have died there after running through all of that. So, I'm sorry folks, I'm not doing that fight, it's boring. It's not fun. Because as you can imagine, so let's fight. Oh shit!
Oh my god! What happened, Karl?
I skipped the cutscene, sorry. All it is Genshin says it's time Dragon Ninja to end our battle. And
but Karl, I went from Field of Katanas to inside of...
I'm very sorry, I just skipped it. So now it's just fight Genshin. The problem is, like, as all fights with Genshin are, he's too fair.
Yeah,
He's too fair and have so much health.
Like, in a game like this that teaches you...
Sex Phoenix.
To deal with bullshit when a boss isn't bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, I'm prepared.
He actually just kicked off my Phoenixes. Well, like, he takes too much damage. Like, oh! He's gonna drop me!
Oh, no!
He did his Azuna drop. So finally, Genshin's actually doing some cool shit. Still, he's not a threat. So now have you seen that dodge attack he always does, or that dash attack that I always dodge? Now he does 2 elements. It's almost like you're fighting 4 times. He only starts doing new moves at this point, so I've already fought him twice. And I'm not scared of his moveset. And now imagine though, you went through all that bullshit I just did, and now you're fighting Genshin. So there we go. So if you notice, he does his dash attack twice, but you can still dodge it and kill him. So Genshin continues to be the jobber. Not a threat in the slightest.
He got some hits on you, but...
He got a few. I apologise for skipping that cutscene as well. It's natural reaction to skip that shitty cutscene. Because when I play through it, I had no healing items the first time.
Yeah.
Because I forgot, oh yeah, you got to fight Genshin. Bye! Look at that link tech. The link tech are just diving. Do you all love as well? That Ryu does not give any sort of respect to Genshin.
No.
Like, he doesn't even acknowledge the fact he just felled, like, his clan's greatest opponent. He just kills him and jumps into a mountain. Like, what a bitch. He fights you so many times, and he's the easiest boss in the game. Yeah,
it makes sense when he's the first boss. But when they didn't really make it much harder here.
And they only give him new moves then. Like, if they'd have given him, like, done the Virgil thing, which you can clearly tell they want to do the Virgil thing, they've given him give him new moves every time. Oh, so here we go. So, deep within the Mount Fuji lies a hellish, tainted world that the demented, infernal priest Dagra Dai invokes dark ceremonies and incantations to resurrect the arch fiend. Every heartbeat of the feudal overlord rumbles like an omen of death for the human race. Ryu enters the underworld where no human has ever set foot before. He does not yet realise that he's in the land of the dead, home to those who have shuffled off his mortal coil.
Karl, I don't like this, because it's a new level, and we didn't teleport to a random location. That makes no sense.
No. Also, thanks to Muramasa, he found the Life of the Gods that I missed on my way here.
Oh!
So that's something he does. If you miss Life of the Gods or Jewels of the Demon Seal, he does get them in his shop and you got to buy them. Which is why I've not really been bothered looking for them all that much, unless they're in my direct path. So I'm going to turn off my Phoenix power, because it's just not as useful as any other power that I have.
Yeah.
And let's go for like the Eclipse side, because
when it's you need these to protect you, and then Genshin just kick them away.
Yeah.
It's like, use these and they'll give you protection. It's like, no, they don't.
You're not wondering what I'm doing, Lucas, and the answer is fuck fighting these enemies. Because
My God.
do you see the enemies firing fireballs from the side? They spawn infinitely, and you can't hit them unless you got a bow and arrow. But they take like 5 bow and arrow shots to kill. So it's not worth fighting them.
No, I don't blame you.
So bring these enemies here, kill them, get my save point. There we go. I like how I can save right when you can see the enemy.
He's coming. He's coming
right
down.
there. Bye. Bye, enemies. do.
I just want in the background of the cutscene for that enemy to still be on its way.
It might be. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Lucas, do you remember? Do you remember what I told you?
Oh my God.
Do you remember I told you that you got to fight one of these on a level? Lucas, look at the environment that I'm in. Look at what this enemy's design is. Okay, so now fight 2 at once. So this is, remember I told you this is where the game gets hard? This is where the game gets hard. So I'm just going to dodge around for a little bit. Just Lucas, what? What do you think is my option here?
Run.
There is no, the option is you get in as close as you fucking can and you just nail them. Because obviously I know what I'm doing, but the first time this happens for a lot of people, they're like, the fuck are you supposed to do?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, oh god, he grabbed me. He grabbed me, Lucas, but did you see where he got me from?
No.
No, of course you didn't.
So I can't really see what's going on because they're made of the environment.
They are, yes. Also, the camera's not great because the camera will lock in on the wrong one. There we go, he's dead.
Oh my
Yeah, I killed him.
That's a lot of damage.
It is. Oh, I didn't even see that. I just oh. There's a lot of damage, but Lucas, can you see what's going on?
No.
Can you see what's going on? Oh, he grabbed me. Did you see that he grabbed me, Lucas?
No. I honestly, I can't really see what's happening. So
Exactly. That's why I'm just
for
rushing.
knowing what the fuck's happening.
I'm just rushing the fucking to kill them both. There we go. So remember that you have to dodge, you have to block, but this can. Oh, I need to kill it. Sorry.
But I'm presuming that can knock you out of your block.
Yes, it can. So that other enemy off the other side can hit you, which will knock your block off, literally, and make it so that you don't block that explosion, which kills you and ends this fight instantly. So what weapon do you want me to finish him off with? So I didn't ask you that. Right, you do get, like I said, you get a unique finisher for each one of these enemies with each weapon. So what enemy do you want to see me finish him off with? Or what weapon do you want to see me finish him off with?
Try the tiger claws again.
Yeah, cool.
The Wolverine claws.
The Wolverine claws?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant Tiger's Claw and Dragon's Fang.
Yeah, because the issue is, I was thinking, oh, the claws, but then said Tiger Claw and realised that's the name of the sword.
Yeah. Look how much damage you do, just like with this attack.
Getting pissed.
He's getting pissed. Now, imagine Lucas, right? If you make the mistake of you getting both out of this state, and they're both doing this.
Oh my god.
And you're fighting two. Can you even see, like, what the enemy's doing? Oh, also he's firing, like, fireballs at me. Remember, it's impossible to dodge. The only way to dodge it is to get behind the enemy, which you can't do if it does it when you're at the opposite end of the screen. Oh, and he's just doing it multiple times. He's spamming it, so fuck him. Fuck it, he's dead. Right, so you wanted the Wolverine claws, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Oh, he's just going to explode. Thank God for that. Oh, that almost. Oh.
Also, glad you noticed then, Karl.
Lucas, absolutely no fanfare. What, did you think you were going to get rewarded for killing those enemies? No. Continue. No fun, like, and
keep going.
Bear in mind as well, that's what, a minute into a level. 1 minute into the level, fight two of like the toughest enemy at once on an environment where they're completely invisible.
Oh my god.
Like the entire area is designed to rinse you of resources.
Who designed that area and went, yeah, I know what we'll put in it.
That's
fucking enemies that look at the exact same.
Like I said though, mercifully that flamethrower attack, that's impossible to dodge unless you get behind the enemy. Like you can't run through it unless you're Nimpo is the way to dodge it. They only do that when it's one-on-one. Because if they could do that when there's two of them, it would be impossible. Because if you ever got stuck in a pattern where they both started doing that from opposite ends of the screen, you literally would not be able to dodge out of the way.
Also, that thing they were working at just looked like a giant cell.
Well, that's the level boss.
As in,
That's
like
that's the
Dragon
very. Oh, guess where I land on the lava.
Oh, no.
And the lava does constant damage to you, so
God,
never
yeah.
jump when you're in the lava. Only dodge. Oh god.
Back in you go.
I'm trying because I know there's a healing item right here. I'd like to get my healing item, please. There we go. So the enemies can throw you into the lava, which yeah, it's not fun. I'm gonna be honest, Lucas. Don't you love it when enemies can just like kick you into lava?
It's my favourite thing.
And it's similar to the poison where... Oh, I missed. My ultimate attack. Where the poison, it does damage over time. The moment you jump, it does more damage to you.
Oh my god.
So I'll kill this guy and I'll jump into the lava to show you. So Ryu can just stand in lava. And it does not an insignificant amount of damage, but every time you jump. Oh no, it doesn't. It must be the lava water, sorry, that you sink into. My mistake, it just does damage
The
over time.
lava water that you sink into.
Yeah, that Ryu can swim in.
Oh my god.
Ooh, what you got? Lots of shurikens. Thank you.
We've been playing Breath of the Wild on my channel, and even Daruk, the Goron who lives on Death Mountain, surrounded by lava.
Maybe Daruk.
When he stands in lava, he screams in pain.
Ryu don't. Ryu swims in it.
Like, Ryu just swims around.
He does proper breaststroke as well. He uses like proper technique. You think all he do is scream, but no. Take that, doggo.
Another day for Ryu.
Notice as well, while I was doing my ultimate attack where you're completely invincible, they still hit me with explosive shurikens.
Yeah.
Because why would they not?
Come in.
Whoa, here we go. Here we go. Let's just shred these doggos. Doggo shredder 9000.
Oh, the dogs aren't the only ones with claws now.
Oh god, the camera!
Oh, camera!
Oh, it's too brutal, you're not allowed to see what's going on. Oh my god! Did that just howl and explode?
Yeah.
I'd no idea, I've never seen that attack.
It just looked like the dog was humping you and then it blew up.
Yeah, because I was thinking, surely by now I've like fought my way out of this. But because of the camera, it looked like it was too brutal to see. And you got like the censorship camera.
When the camera pans away because something's getting too violent.
Oh, Lucas,
too
look,
graphic.
a save point. You see it and you think, oh, thank God, safety, a free heal. And then like this bunch of bullshit comes out of nowhere. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I need to beat them because I want the save points, I want the free heal. So, fuck it. Let's get my wind shuriken back on. My wind Nimpo.
Yeah.
Just because it gives you like the free... There we go. Take that doggo.
That is such a dick move. Here's a save point.
I love it though.
God,
I kind of love like how bullshit this moment is though.
Yeah.
So like I said, by this point in the game, you should be well aware that the game doesn't want you to succeed. And as you've seen, like, I'm taking a lot of damage, but I don't care because I have so many healing items. But coming into this area unprepared is an absolute nightmare slog. Because can you imagine trying to fight those like two flame enemies? Shit. Oh, fuck! I didn't want to use that. Damn it, lads.
It's fine, you've got plenty of essence to buy.
It's like, but as long as you're prepared, none of these things are really that scary. There we go. Let's take his limb off. There we go. So save. I wanted the full heal, and now I've lost my full heal.
True, yeah.
Because I'd rather use like a single, like herb or something like that instead. Oh, it's fine. Just remind me next time we get to a Muramasa statue, buy another one of those.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Also, yes, fight these, but also they launch a million projectiles at you, and fuck it, I'm not fighting those. Lucas, did you say you want a new enemy type? Yeah, it's dragons. So, yeah, this is the section. This is, I think, the part of the game where it's like you're not expected to win. Because look at what I'm surrounded by. Lava. The fish are here, but now they're flame fish. And you can run on the lava.
I wonder what they were.
Thankfully, you don't take damage when you run on the lava, but if you get hit, say by an explosive shuriken, you'll fall into the lava and take damage and you have to swim to the surface.
Oh my god.
It's not ideal, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, some greens.
Yeah, it's almost like there's something coming up that's going to be really unfun to fight. Where do I go? Oh god, not this dickhead.
I cannot die.
Wait, what?
Do you know what the annoying thing is as well? Because we're in hell, so obviously he comes back. You killed him.
Okay.
The problem is you don't fight them all in the same order you killed them.
Yeah.
And you don't even fight them in the reverse order of the order that you killed them. They just come out of nowhere randomly.
Wait,
so,
is this the arena where you fight all of the bosses?
No. You don't do a boss rush, but it is every boss gets a new arena to fight them in. The problem with this one is he can kick you into the lava, and also he can teleport away. And just fire lightning bolts at you. Oh, sorry, fireballs at you from across the arena. So this is what he does. Look, you ready? If any one of them hits you into the lava, you die, and he can just spend the entire match over there. And if you want to, you can run after him. I'm not fucking doing that. Because I know that if I chase after him, it increases my odds of getting kicked into the lava exponentially.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to wait for him to come to me. And use my tried and true Kurisigama tech. Because I've already got down to half health.
Yeah, he's taking big hits when you do manage to hit.
Yeah, so he's not actually that threatening. Because, again, every boss in this game is super easy to defeat once you figure out the move that hurts them.
Yeah, yeah.
And even on this super bullshit level where it's like, oh, it's designed to make it infuriating, he's not that scary. If you have enough healing items, you can just like boss your way through it. Oh, he's dead. Oh, you fucking prick! He came in!
He did.
So there we go, Sidonis, what, 1 minute?
Well,
Less than a minute to kill Sidonis.
like one healing item.
One healing item, what a bitch. Oh, he falls into a lava, that shouldn't hurt. That really shouldn't hurt him.
No. I appreciate our hit in the underworld, our power is like limitless, and then just dies immediately.
He dies to a stick. Also, you can accidentally forget to pick these up, and you can't do the last bit of the game.
Oh no.
So bullshit. Oh, so yeah.
What happens then?
I think you find them somewhere else. So Lucas, remember what I told you about? Can you see? Can you see them?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No. No.
Do you want to guess?
No, Karl.
Yeah, they also infinitely respawn. Well, not infinitely, but they respawn more than you'd expect. So the only way to take these out is to do this. And it's just an extra layer of fuck you for thinking that you're done. Because can you see these, Lucas?
It took me a few seconds, even though you pointed them out.
Yeah. So I'm hoping... Oh no, they're respawning now, so... And that's the problem, you'll get rid of them, and once you've got rid of them, they start respawning.
Yeah.
Well, they don't respawn in one go, they do it over time. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. There we go, he's back. One back. Any more? Oh, one respawn in the exact same spot, I just killed it. Right, so I'm going to get this one, I'm just going to run. Let's hope I make it.
So for the best.
Oh, he got me.
Oh!
So, yeah, what can happen there is, you defeat Sidonis, you try and get across, even if you like take them all out, you'll explode, land in the lava, take damage while you swim to the surface, the camera will fuck you up and you'll swim back into the explosives, die, fight Sidonis again.
Oh no, it doesn't even save after.
Nope, fight Sidonis again. Which is why, fuck doing that. And are you glad I played through this game ahead of time so I know?
Yeah, I am, yeah. Rather than just this video being Karl raging.
I'm guessing people would enjoy that too, but I don't. Like, there's a value to watch this guy get his ass kicked by this game, but I like character action games.
But it doesn't make for an enjoyable experience for us.
Oh, did you ask for new enemy types, Lucas? There we go.
What the fuck are they?
It's fine, I'm not fighting them, don't worry. Do you know why? Do you want to guess, Lucas, what my reasoning is for not fighting these enemies?
Because they're bullshit?
No. What's my excuse for not fighting any enemy in this game?
They're not fun to fight?
Exactly. Do you want to guess what this enemy can't be? Do you want to guess what you can't do to this enemy?
Combo them.
Yep, you cannot combo them. They are, though, oddly weak to the windmill shuriken.
Yeah.
Which seems to cut them in half almost every time, guaranteed. So, yeah, this area, there's a few items in there. That enemy's not worth fighting. Yeah. Also, as well, they've got huge, big demon titties.
Of course. Why not? Oh, man.
And
we're running off into
the worst part is you go through that area and it looks like it's perfectly settled for Alexi because it's fog and lightning. And then you run into a desert and do you want to guess what enemy you fight here?
Alexi?
No, it's Volv. Volv's back.
Oh, man.
So, oh look, it's a new enemy type.
What?
No introduction. So, This is the fight that's probably the most infuriating. I said the Sidonis one's bad, but that's because it's bad until you realise if you just stand still, he'll come to you. This one is the worst, because those enemies that you see flanking him will grab you with their spears and drag you along behind them and throw you on the floor.
The Red Dead tech. I appreciate that he's had to get a new eclipse sight.
Yeah, he's made himself a new one. But that enemy is probably the worst in the game. Because Wolf himself is not threatening. This enemy is. So I'm just going to fuck up this enemy as much as I can first. Because fuck fighting them. And I'm just going to stand still and let them get the thing on me so you can see how bad it is. Because you can see them already doing like area of effect attacks and launching beams of energy that stop you from doing anything to Wolf. So I'm going to run away and hope one grabs me. So please go for the grab. There we go. So they do this. They can grab you out of ultimate attack charge. They can grab you while you're fighting Wolf. He does about half damage. They can throw you onto the floor, and the next one another one will go past and also grab you.
Oh, no.
And do the exact same thing, and they can stun lock you to death. So I'll equip my Talisman of Rebirth, and it's the problem of the main threat of this area is not Wolf. It is these things, and that's just such a shame. That throughout the entire game, the #1 threat is not the level bosses, it's the things that protect the level bosses.
Yeah, when the ads are actually more of a threat than the boss, it's like, what are you doing?
Like video game. So I'm just going to use my Nimpo. Because they're oddly weak to wind. Also, yes, Lucas, they cannot be comboed. They can't be They take a lot more damage than you'd expect, given that they've got like tiny little weak horse limbs.
It's amazing that a game that's focused on getting combos doesn't like combo 90%.
It has so many enemies where they take that ability away from you. And not to mention as well, like the way you take them out is like ultimate attacks. Wolf, if he runs into the middle of your attacks, will just stop your ultimate attack dead.
Also the fact that just them running into you hurt you.
Yeah, and it does more damage than one of Wolf's swings. They're just not a fun enemy to fight.
I can see why you don't enjoy this boss fight.
I think I'd love to fight Wolf again. Wolf is a super fun
Just
fight.
one-on-one.
Because he fights you one-on-one, but he brings this enemy in. And now he's actually...
The thing is, he fights you one-on-one and plays fair, but then also brings in enemies that don't, so I guess he's not playing fair.
Do you know what I'd have loved instead? If he brought in werewolves.
Yeah.
So here we go, now I've killed his things. Wolf.
I guess there are no werewolves in hell, only centaurs apparently.
So now we get to fight Wolf one-on-one again. And just like Alexei, just like Sidonis, he gets new attacks. Because now he actually does the thing that you do with the scythe.
Yeah,
like sending out waves of wind. He can now do that. Oh god! I didn't see that coming. So now he's like every other boss though, he's not a threat now. There we go. Ooh! Go Wolf. Oh, he's dodged. Oh, look at that. It's super sick. It's such a fun fight. Oh, do it, Wolf. Oh, ground bounce combos.
It's weird to me that, other than his poses, he never utilises the fact he's got 4 arms.
He does. He switches his grip.
Yeah, but he doesn't really use many moves to like grab you and abuse his arms.
Like, Wolf is probably the one that they put the most effort into designing because he's the only character who survived the previous, the initial concept art, where he was supposed to be an enemy type, where he's going to be a deformed scientific experiment with 4 arms. And they thought he was so fucking cool and made it to a little boss.
And it's just like, oh no, he's just cool enough to keep.
Yeah, and if you look, he switches his scythe between his arms, between each swing.
He does, and sometimes he uses all 4 arms, but it's like when he grabbed you, it expected the use of all 4 arms, and that wasn't really the case.
No, he's got to hold his scythe at all times. So less a ninja, because I ran straight through the level. I hope people understand why I ran through that level.
Yeah.
Because nothing in it is fun to fight. There is not a single part of that game, or that level, where any enemy in it lets you do anything cool. Like, even the lower enemies they make you fight, like the weird, the jumping goblin things that breathe fire, they make you fight them in an arena with fire that also has weird, like, topography. Mm-hmm. So even if you try and do ultimate attacks, you'll get stuck on the geometry of the level and don't do the ultimate attacks. So that level, I always just run straight through it and fight both level bosses. I'm hoping you understand why, because, yeah.
I hope the audience understands what I do, because that looked like bullshit.
Now, if I wanted to, I could have, instead of using the Eclipse Scythe, just used like the Kurisigama and just done a couple of, like, again, because I went through it so quick, if I'd have used a few ultimate attacks with the Kurisigama or the Vigurian Flails, I'd have got Master Ninja rating.
Yeah.
Because it would have given me all the essence. I used all the essence to absorb to do my ultimate attacks again.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, I believe there is a save point just over here, so let's go do that. And look at that. The most respect of any character. So cool, and his scythe. Yeah. I love how he makes himself a new one.
That scythe is a really cool reskin as well. I
there's
don't
no
know
save
why
point.
we can't have the ability to have a different version of the scythe that looks like that.
There is no save point, so I think just the next bit is the next bit. But yeah, that's like a solid hour right there. But first, let's go speak to him. Nothing. All fully upgraded. My fully upgraded Ryu. In which case, I'm just going to style on Volve. Let's just show him. Let's show him the ultimate respect. Volve. Ting! He loves it. He's so fucking cool.
At least Wolf can know that he died to someone that can pull off that shit.
Yeah. Like, the camera works for me now, video game. Whoa! God, Ryu's so fucking cool. Look at this skill. Oh man, I wonder which weapon that looks funniest for. Let's vote.
Let's do the vote. I like his arm on that one.
Let us know in the comments. So we're playing them for honor now, just spamming the emotes. Oh, that's good.
No, it's a good one. 'Cause the ball on there doesn't know what to do. Oh.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah, that's a bit boring, that one.
Simple but effective. And then we have... Nah, there's not enough movement, not enough movement.
No, not at all.
And the final one... Oh, no, that might be it.
What?
The disco sticks, but I'm pretty sure I like this one the most. Oh, God. 'Cause it's like a full animation.
Yeah.
Let me see, now I want to see how fast I can mash this. I'm going to try my hardest to mash this as hard as I can. Go on, Ryu.